Welcome to Proof Live, where booze brands in the right hands. On a quest for the best tipple and toast with the most exciting and respected bottlings. Competing for the 100-point Perfect Score Century Award and the double gold and a spot on the top shelf to be sipped, shaken, stirred, and celebrated. Slide up to the bar with the biggest names in the spirits game as they clink glasses with your hostess, legendary connoisseur Jennifer English, for intimate conversations, live tastings, product launches, and the happiest hour there is. Now, broadcasting live from the commodious confines of the swanky Proof Saloon, where the liquid elite meet. Here is your hostess, the Madam of Manhattans, the Duchess of Daiquiris, the Queen of Conviviality, your hostess, James Beard Award winner, Jennifer English.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to the Proof Saloon. I'm Jennifer English, your hostess. And yes, I like to consider myself the Duchess of Daiquiris, among other things, but my favorite cocktail is the Sidecar. And today we are kicking off Proof Live with the Century Award winner from the 2019 Proof Awards, Hardy Cognac with the one and only Benedicte Hardy, my longtime friend. We originally met at Tales of the Cocktail, what feels like many years ago. And of course, it is not only the most acclaimed winner in the Proof Awards history, but it's also one of my absolutely favorite things. And when we had the chance to speak with Benedicte today to welcome her on to our inaugural show, it really delighted me to no end, because it is the core and most essential ingredient of what I think is the most delicious, well-rounded cocktail there is, the Sidecar. I tend to prefer cocktails made with cognac when you can swap them out. And most people don't realize that that's part of the history of this legendary spirit. And of course, it's called legendary for a reason, but we'll get to all of that when I welcome, for the next round, my good friend, Benedicte Hardy, from her beautiful chateau in Cognac. Welcome, my friend. How are you? I'm clinking my glass to you.
Thank you very much, Jennifer. Well, chateau, it's not really chateau, but it's 7 p.m. for me, so I'm at my deck and I'm going to have a cocktail very soon. So thank you very much for having me as the first guest. I'm very, very honored.
Well, I'm honored that you're here, and I cheered when the Hardy Legendary was the 100-point century winner last year. But I want to talk a little bit about why that really comes as no surprise. And not only is this amazing product the first product that we're going to put on our top shelf on the bar behind me, but it's legendary 1863. Of course, that has a date significance. And I want you to talk a little bit about why this really is such a remarkable product, that it would really just shine above all others in last year's competition. What is so special about the legendary 1863?
Well, 1863, first of all, is the date of foundation of the Hardy Company by my great-great-grandfather, because I'm the fifth generation. And as a visionary that he was, I mean, we wanted to pay respect to him. And when we designed this product, which I will tell you more in a minute, we wanted really to put the date of foundation on the bottle and call it legend, because my great-great-grandfather, in his own way, was a legend when he started, really, and when he really promoted his business, I mean, along the years that he was in charge of the company. So this product is special because most of the cognacs that you find in our region, and even in our line at the Hardy line, are aged in lightly toasted barrels. On this one, we chose with our blender and cellar master to use barrels that are deeply toasted. So in fact, this cognac is like a bridge between people that don't drink cognac, like bourbon drinkers, for instance, and the regular cognac drinkers. We're looking to convince people that don't usually drink cognac that cognac is smooth and easy, because the deep toasting provides to the product something like roasted nuts, almond, coffee, mocha, cappuccino flavors. If you know that, definitely coffee is the second largest beverage consumed in the world every year, um, after tea, of course, because all the Far East drink mostly tea, but coffee is really for the on the western side of the world. And most people, when they taste these products, say, "This is not cognac." Yes, it is. It's just a different way of using the barrels that we, of course, age all our products in. And this is what we wanted to accomplish with this product. And it's a product that women find so agreeable that they are not shy about saying, well, it's not, it's so smooth, it's so easy. And that's what we wanted, really. So it's a cognac designed for people that don't drink cognac.
Well, I'm a cognac lover, but I attribute that to I was raised right. I was brought up right.
Yes, yes,
In the Proof Awards, all judging of spirits is done in a uniform manner with a very specific kind of tasting glass. This is actually the neat glass,
yes,
and this is the glass that every one of the judges experiences each spirit in. And as you can see, it's designed to allow and enhance the aromatics as well as to create a very clean visual line for this.
sure.
Would you talk about what a cognac is and what is the right way to taste a cognac?
Well, there are multiple ways to enjoy cognac, but honestly, for most people, cognac is consumed at the end of the meal. Cognac is a brandy. The name brandy comes from the Dutch people that created and perfected the distillation process. And brandy is the translation of brandewijn, which means burned wine, which
Oh, yeah.
refers to distillery, of course. So, what is Cognac? Cognac, is, first of all, is a city. The city of Cognac, which is in the southwest of France, not too far from the ocean, in fact, gave the name to that brandy. And we say usually that a lot of cognacs are brandies, of course, but brandies are not cognacs. You have, in order to be called cognac, like in order to be called Bordeaux, it has to come from the Bordeaux region. Same from now, what you're doing in Napa Valley and many other places. You know, it's like a place of origins. Cognac is a French cognac, French brandy that was widely promoted by English speaking people. You have to understand that the French, most of the time, know how to make products, but marketing wise, we're not the best by far. And the English, the Dutch, the Norse, the Americans showed us the way. And they are the one that really put cognac on the map, really.
I would like to reinforce this idea that not all brandies are cognacs, but all
Mhm.
cognacs are brandies because they are part of that brandy family, that very
Yes,
specific classification. But more
yes.
importantly, people are learning about cognacs and the gradings of cognacs. And one of the things I want to point out about the Hardy is that this has aspects of vintageness to it. And if you become a cognac lover, you fall in love with the vintage flavor, that characteristic that can only historically have come from that combination of time and house
Yes.
style. Would you talk a
Hmm.
little bit about how you've managed to, in this extraordinarily beautiful bottle, capture that indescribable, satisfying characteristic that I will only
Well,
describe as that time and character?
what is very interesting in cognac is that I would say probably 90 to 95% of cognacs are blends. So that explains the importance of the blender and cellar master.
Mhm.
And he's working like in a library. He has all different taste, colors, flavors, and his mission is to make those blends and to stick to them in the sense that you want every house has a different style. There is no bad cognac. There's only different style. You like this one better than the other. So this one is unique in the sense, as I told you, the toasting of the barrels is special, is deeper than most. And also, we used some areas in the Cognac region because the Cognac region itself, which is the largest vineyard area in France,
Oh,
it's
interesting.
like, it's, yes, it's 200,000 acres.
Wow.
So it's much more than Bordeaux. It's more than, it's even, people think that Languedoc wines are really in a very, very big territory. But by itself, Cognac as an appellation contrôlée, a controlled appellation, is the largest. And this way, you have all kind of different flavors and soils that give those different flavors. So the most
Do you just,
acclaimed
Benedict, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but do you describe that as terroir or house style?
terroir, yes, terroir. So you have the total region of Cognac has 6 different sub-districts, and each one has a different terroir, which gives special taste to the product. The most acclaimed are the two names Grande Champagne and Petite Champagne. For the guests tonight that don't know why we call the Champagne region, what does it have anything to do with Champagne? Yes, the only thing that has to do with the Champagne region that produced the sparkling wine is that we share the same soil. And this name was Campania in Latin, which means limestone, poor soil. In fact, not a very good soil. But because the vines suffer and have to dig very deep to get their nourishment, that's because they suffer, they produce the best products. The one that has the more longevity in the glass or in oak. So Grand and Petite Champagne are not in this product. You have Petite Champagne, and you have a third one in the district called Borderie. And Borderie, for the one who love Martel, you have a beautiful product called Cordon Bleu. And Cordon Bleu is made from Borderie. And Borderie is very floral, so it gives some flavors. People say it tastes and smells like violet. So the fact that we use some Borderie in that blend make this product extremely seductive. It's like a nice woman. It's like something that unveils slowly but surely all these flavors.
It's luscious and
It is
voluptuous,
luscious.
very
Yes.
sexy. And if you wanted to
Yes.
explore the entire world of spirits, you will be hard pressed to find something more smooth, more
Yes.
compelling, more satisfying, and certainly something that will give you more pleasure. We have
Thank you,
just about a
Jennifer.
minute left, and I am so grateful to have this time with you. What's the best way to taste a cognac?
Well, for me, two options. I like it after a meal, of course, neat, or when it's very hot outside, even with an ice cube. Some my competitors sometimes promote even XOs with an ice cube, and I like it personally. So just a drop at a time. For people that are not familiar, just a little sip. Just put a little drop under your tongue. Let the cognac coat your palate. Close your eyes and try to reminisce all the memories you have as far as tasting are concerned. And you will feel, the density, the smoothness, the 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 beautiful aromas that come from this product. And the second way, I love cocktails. And as I said, for many, many years before prohibition in your country, most cocktails were made with cognac. The Sazerac of the world, the French 75, the highballs, they were made with cognac.
And
The sidecar, of course.
I'll get letters about this, but the Manhattan
Yes.
made with cognac is exquisite if you've never tried it. But my all-time favorite is the drink that was actually my paternal grandmother's favorite drink. She lived on Riverside Drive in New York City in the 1930s. And this was her tipple. And it's a wonderful, bright, sophisticated composition, a chord of incredible, satisfying flavors. If you sipped a well-made sidecar, you would know instantly that this is what a great cocktail is supposed to taste like. And of course, the legendary sidecar. The recipe is on your website. Let's tell everyone where they can find that. We have it on the site here for us.
Yes, you have that at hardycognac.fr, or if you go also to my importer website, 49 Founders, which is Levesque Corporation, they give you a whole bunch of cocktails and recipes, which are really wonderful. And they have in-house a great mixologist, Mike West, and so it's really nice to be able to experiment, and you can do anything with this product. It's very versatile, very easy to drink, and very affordable as well.
That's the other point I wanted to make before we closed. This is one of the legendary values in the spirits world. I challenge you to find anything of a higher quality at a better price. You cannot. Not only because it's the Century 100-point winner, but because when you taste this incredible sip, it is really the very finest expression of an entire category. And yes, the style is luscious. But I want to remind everybody that these are what the packages look like for when you go to your favorite Total Wine and look for it. And the bottle itself is beautifully broad-shouldered and elegant, with, of course, the French rooster. I'm going to assume this is the family symbol.
Yes, it is the family symbol that my great-great-grandfather adopted because he wanted to be French at all cost. So this is the symbol of France.
Before we let you go, is there a Hardy house toast that you share with your guests and friends, old and new, when you clink your glasses together with Hardy Cognac, the legendary 1863?
Yeah, may I tell you that I say cheers au santé, to your good health. That's what we say.
To your very good health, my friend Benedicte Hardy, the legendary.
Thank you very much. To your very good health as well. Thank you so much, Jennifer, for your support, and for Michael Politz as well. I mean, you have been, and Michelle Tell, you have been amazing friends all these years, and I cannot thank you enough.
You've got to try this for yourself. The recipes are on the website. And for our very first show, I can't think of anyone I'd rather share around for and with. Benedicte Hardy from the House of Hardy Cognac, from the beautiful Cognac region of France. Grand winner of last year's Proof Awards with 100 points. This is the first bottle going up on our top shelf. Who else will be competing in 2020? Well, yes, the Spirits Awards are happening. They haven't been canceled. We have no cancel culture here. We are going to celebrate because this has been something in a very important way that we've had time to focus on this year. We want you, if you make spirits, if you are in the business, to send your products in for consideration to the Proof Awards 2020. For more information, you can go to the Proof Awards website. Thank you. We will be back with you again. We have up next, on the next show, we're going to take you to the Southwest, in particular to Mexico, where we're going to have a celebration of the most exquisite agave spirit I've tasted in a long time. And I've been a judge at the Agave Heritage Festival and the Southwest Spirits Conference. This, my friends, is a winner, and it just stands to reason. It's the elegance. It's shining through, and it's out there. We want to find yours. So, enter the Proof Awards. Come join us, and we will be setting up the Proof Saloon live at the Proof Awards when we gather later on this year. And yes, we're still planning on gathering, and we will broadcast live from the judging. Until then, I'm going to raise my glass and say to you, cheers.
Need a push getting your spirits, wine, or beverage brand into the hands of consumers? Interested in winning medals like a double gold award? Proof Awards 2020, the ultimate beverage competition, can help jumpstart your brand into the hands of beverage buyers. Enter the Proof Awards. Be a part of the Proof Awards marketing campaign with our partner, Food and Beverage Magazine. All of our judges are buyers, and that's what sets our awards program apart from the others. Our judges head the beverage programs for restaurants, bars, nightclubs, casinos, liquor stores, big box retail, and national wine and spirits distributors. Your brand will be tasted by buyers from more than 15 states across the U.S. We have hundreds of categories to choose from at www.proofawards.com. Be seen by 12 million readers with our partner, Food and Beverage Magazine. Get tasted and rated by buyers. The 2020 Proof Awards competition is open for spirits, wine, and beverage brands today. Proof Awards 2020, moving brands into the marketplace. www